it's gonna be. Look, I think Canelo. I mean, Berlanga doesn't have the experience that Canelo has, so I think it's a fight where he has to bring it to Canelo and pressure him, use his size, try to smother Canelo, be in the best shape in your life. Like, you gotta have the tank. You cannot get tired. You gotta be aggressive and stay on Canelo. I think that's his best shot, where you catch Canelo off guard, where you're expecting the kid to maybe to fight off the back foot, but surprisingly he's just right there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think Canelo expects Berlanga to fight him face to face right there, smothering him. So just catch him off guard. So maybe.
You know that.
Chilling.
You know, sometimes in boxing, it's hard to please every boxing fan.
Yeah.
What is your take, knowing that you've been in the ring, you gave your heart and soul to the sport? Do you think that it's time for like fans to kind of end this conversation where people should move up multiple ways, like Crawford, right? He was an undisputed 147. He just went to 154. Now they talk about eventually him and Canelo down the road. Like, should we?
But Crawford did that. Okay. Nobody said Crawford should fight Canelo. Crawford's the one that wants to fight Canelo. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really think it's like the fans. I think it's Crawford just calling out Canelo. You know what I'm saying? So, and the thing is that when fighters get older, it is natural for them to just move up in weight because your body changes. Your metabolism is not the same, bro. So your weight, you carry a lot more weight. So if you think about it, Crawford is taller than Canelo. He's a big guy. You know what I'm saying? They could make the weight. You gotta remember, Canelo started at 140.
Okay, so obviously I'm sure you saw the fights this past weekend, Crawford and Madrimov. My first question to you is, what did you think of Crawford's performance? Second, after the performance he gave with Madrimov, you think he'll be ready to go against Canelo at 168, obviously going in 2 more weight classes?
Look, man, that was a great performance that Crawford had versus Madrimov, because Madrimov was such a hard style. He was jerky and things like that. But, I think Canelo is just a way better fighter. So, Crawford won the fight, I think, by a round or 2. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if Canelo's landing those kind of shots, can Crawford take that shot? But then again, I don't know if Crawford will fight Canelo the same, because he was kind of like right there, sort of like face off with Madrimov, right? Where I think maybe with Canelo he would set traps and be more on his back foot, backing up, and making Canelo apply the pressure, and maybe that create some openings for him. But like, I favor Canelo a lot in that fight.
Provided that he wins, Canelo come against Berlanga September 14th, and now seeing Crawford's performance, if you had to choose, what would be, I guess, quote unquote, the easier fight, the Crawford fight or the Benavidez fight for next year?
For Canelo, well, if Canelo is able to get past Berlanga, I think the fight that makes sense for him would be Crawford. Just because they're offering him, I don't know what the figures are, but I'm sure it's really big. So I think that fight would make sense, and then I think when it comes down to it, Benavidez would be the send off.
I want to counter that. Canelo kept on saying, he's like, but I don't win nothing in that fight. If I beat him, they're going to say I was supposed to beat him because he was a smaller guy. If I lose to him, they're going to be like, how could you lose to Crawford? So, that's the counter one on that argument.
That's true. But on a business standpoint, money talk. So, what does it do for his legacy? I don't think it really does anything for his legacy. If he wins, he's supposed to win. If he loses, he lost to a smaller guy. But at the end of the day, if they're offering you with pay-per-view and you getting $100 million, then it's hard to turn that down.
Last one for me, Rayo and Pitbull Cruz. What do you think about the outcome of that?
I'm happy for Rayo, man. Rayo boxed good. I was watching the fight on and off. There's a lot going on at the event, but he boxed really good, man. I'm happy he won the fight. I was going for him.
Appreciate it, Gabe.